The Ramayana is an important epic of the Indian mythology. Long before we have the Marvel heroes or the DC comic heroes, there were many heroes in the land that was known as India, that stretched from Nepal in the north to Sri Lanka in the south, that stretched from Afghanistan in the east to Burma in the west. There were many superheroes. One of them is the one that you see over here, carrying the Sanjeevi mountain, known as Lord Hanuman, or simply known as the monkey god in layman's term. Lord Hanuman is not to be confused with the monkey god of the Chinese culture. The Ramayana has many heroes, and in Ramayana, Lord Rama's wife Sita is kidnapped by the king of Sri Lanka, Ravana, also known as Ravan. In the process of trying to find Sita and to bring her back to his homeland, Sri Rama comes across a very strong hero known as Hanuman. Hanuman becomes more than a friend, more than a fan. He becomes the Bhakta or the devotee of Lord Rama. Hanuman from birth has many superpowers. He is a symbol of bravery, symbol of valiance, a symbol of power. When he was young and he saw the sun, he wanted to swallow the sun, mistaking it to be a mango. It was as he was reaching towards the sun that the sun begged him not to do it. And throughout his whole life, Hanuman has been a hero and a symbol of heroism and bravery. Worshipping Lord Rama, Hanuman always chants the magic word Sri Rama Jayam, Sri Rama Jayam, Sri Rama Jayam, Sri Rama Jayam. Hanuman went to Sri Lanka in search of Sita and found her in the forest, weeping and on the verge of about committing suicide. She was waiting for Rama to come and rescue her, but Ravan had threatened that if she did not agree to marry him, he would ask the demoness who were guarding her to devour her or to consume her. Having lost faith, she started think of committing suicide. It was at that point that Hanuman appears before her, showing the ring of Sri Rama. Having seen the ring, she believes that Rama will be coming to rescue her and told Hanuman, who offered to bring her back to her homeland, that it is not proper for another man to bring her back, but rather for her husband to bring her back to her own home. The home that we are referring to in this case is the forest of Asokavanam. For Sri Rama had been banished for 14 years into the jungle by his father at the request of his stepmother who wanted her son Bharadan to take over as the next king of the nation. Thus, in the Ramayana, we come across this interesting character, a superhero known as Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman is worshipped throughout the world where Hindus are living. Lord Hanuman is not only worshipped alone, but he is worshipped together with Lord Rama, Lord Lakshmanan, and Sita. They form a quartet number of four, collection of four. And in his arms, Hanuman always is seen in a position of prayer, chanting Sri Ramajayam, Sri Ramajayam, Sri Ramajayam. Lord Hanuman's love for Sri Rama was so much that he was able to do daring things. For example, when he had to cross over to Sri Lanka, he increased his size many, many times, still was a giant, and flew to Sri Lanka to discover Sita as well as to go to the court of Lord Ravan or Ravana and to advise him to release the wife of Lord Rama. When Lord Ravan or Ravana refused to do it and wanted to capture Lord Hanuman, who came as an ambassador, he set the palace of Ravan on fire and the city of Sri Lanka on fire with his tail. Furthermore, when Lakshmana fainted and thought to have died due to the poison dart by one of Ravan's soldiers, he went immediately in search of a cure, of a herb. Unable to find the actual herb on Mount Sanjeev, he decided to carry the whole mountain back to where Rama and Lakshmana was. In the heart of Hanuman is Lord Rama and Lord Sita. And they said that those who chant the Hanuman Chalisa will get the blessings of Lord Rama and Sita, the goddess, as well. I shall be back tomorrow. This is distinguished Toastmaster Brahmakumar Balakrishnan. This is day 5 of my public speaking video challenge.